Bye.
Yes, please do. Oh, look at him. He's fine with it. He's so rare.
Puppies when he
Mhm.
was a kind of a big baby. And then the puppies would just like knock him over and he'd kind of pretend like he fell over just to like
Oh,
humor them.
oh, we're
Okay.
good? Okay.
Welcome to Ikebana International. This is week 13. Oh my god.
Woo! Yes, welcome.
We have done one episode every week for 13 weeks. We had
Mhm.
one that was updated a little bit late, but every single week we have been on it.
すごい。3ヶ月記念を迎えました。記念日おめでとう。
おめでとうございます。
And thank you for everyone who's been listening and watching to this point.
And from now, yeah, hopefully we'll get more and more viewers to enjoy the show. You can go back and listen to the past episodes. They're all on, what's it called? Spotify, Amazon Podcasts, Apple Podcasts,
YouTube, everywhere.
Ones, yeah,
Literally.
YouTube, Twitch. Oh, I haven't. I need to. I have to like manually publish the ones on Twitch. I don't always do that.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't speak Twitch, so but you're doing a lot. Yes.
Twitch is good. Yeah, I'll probably I'll start streaming on Twitch a lot next week because our streamings will be done for the year. We have 2 more days of Mahjong commentary, English commentary on the WRC channel.
That's right. Didn't you say you're pretty much streaming every day for the rest of this year?
Yeah, so yesterday I actually didn't have videos to stream because I was a little bit late in asking, so we missed one day on the JPML channel. And Tuesday there was no stream, but all the other days, like this whole month so far, I've been streaming English commentary or this show or...
それはさ、日本ってさ、年末になると年末特別番組とか出てくるじゃん。そういう感じで麻雀会もあるの。なんか年末だから忙しい。あ、そうなんだ。So it's like, end of the year season thing.
Yeah, but I don't... 私はあんまり関係ないけど、I'm not really in any of those. なんかお正月元日の配信は、まずはなんか誰でも誘われてるって感じだけど、I always have to take care of miniature humans, so I don't usually go to that one.
Miniature human, yeah, you have to keep them alive.
They spawn.
Yeah.
Sometimes they are spawn, seriously. Okay.
You know, it's funny that 日本ってさ、年末になると、なんかもう全部終わらせようとしてめちゃくちゃ忙しいじゃん。On the other hand, over here in America, once we're done with Thanksgiving, I feel the energy from people that they're done with the year. You know, like everything gets slowed down. It's very opposite. Like if people are not rushing to like finish up everything, they're not rushing. They're like, you know, we'll circle back next year. You know, like that's becoming the thing. I think it's so interesting, that kind of a cultural difference. Like in Japan, it's like, oh shit, like this year's ending, we gotta do this and this and this and that. And here it's like, done. I don't care whatsoever. We're done.
Yeah, it's true. But then also as soon as but also I feel like a lot of things in Japan, like people are really able to say no. They're like, 年末年始は忙しいからちょっと年明けてから。
そうね。
There are a lot of people.
年明けとか結構早いよね。なんかあっという間っていうか。
I don't feel like that either because like
I think maybe
first of all the holiday is until January 3rd, right?
Yeah.
Officially.
Yeah.
But today this year that's a Saturday, so it's until January 4th. Yeah.
じゃあ割と長い方か。
長い方だし、and then like, oh yeah, also like 29日は月曜日. So basically this year is super long, right? Because nobody's going to be working after the 26th.
29から休み始まるのか。
29が多い。30もちょっとあるかもしれないけど、29が多いから、今年は多分もう26までしか何もやらない、誰も。
長い方だね、じゃあ。めっちゃ長い方だ。
Yeah, 27th until the 4th, とりあえず。And then like school usually starts after
そうだね。Isn't it like そうだよね。だから12日とか今年は。
Usually,
だよね。
なんか今年成人の日はすごく遅いから。 It's like the 12th this year, so they're starting school on the 8th.
Damn. Okay.
But still, it's the 8th. Like, I feel like American schools are starting on the 5th, probably.
Yeah, I don't have kids. I don't speak kids, so I don't know when they start the school. But I feel like it's easier for kids here to just like skip the school. That's just my impression.
I don't think so, actually. I feel like it's easier here. なんかすごい
本当？
厳しくなってきて、アメリカは。
意外。
So, like, when I was in high school, at public school, if I miss 8 days, then I have to go to an appeals board to graduate. 小学校とかもすごく厳しくなって、because their funding is based on attendance.
I don't know anymore how the school system is like running because, whatever that's running right now in this country. So I feel like everything is like changing so much. But I remember, この前ドジャースの優勝パレード行った時に、近くにいた団体の人たちが、なんか、友達同士の家族だったのかな？で、子供もたくさんいて、そしたら途中で、その家族の中の親の人たちが Oh, I just got a call from school. They're asking where my kids are. I told them that like, well, they're not coming. So I know that day a lot of kids skipped school, at least in LA, just to be in the parade. But
yeah, there's a certain number of days, but the threshold is like, if you pass that day, then you have to like go to an appeals board. で、日本の小学校はもうすごく緩くて。
そうなんだ。なんか小さい頃はそういうイメージじゃなかったよ。だから変わったんじゃないかな。多分、ゆとり世代あたりから多分いろいろ変わったと思う。うちらの時はやっぱすごい厳しかったから。
そう、もう家庭の用事だけを書いても何も聞かれない。So if you call and say like, my kid's not coming to school today, まずはなんか熱があるかどうかとか聞いたりするけど、that's not to like make sure you have a good reason. They ask that because there's なんかインフルエンザとかめっちゃ流行ってて。
そうだね。
So if they got influenza at school, they want to know.
そうだね。
It's not to like say, oh, you can only stay home if you're sick. They want to make sure that they have to keep track of like how many kids have influenza.
The tension of contagious is like higher up since,
もう今年やばかった。
って聞いた。インフルすごいって聞いた、私も。
So many 学級閉鎖とか。いっぱいあった。
そうなんだ。
Yeah, both of my kids' schools had 学級閉鎖。
もう早っ。普通なんか、年始過ぎてからなのにね。すごいね。早いね。
Yeah, it was October even, November? Late October, early November, so.
Whoa.
Yeah, really, really early this year. But we're going to check in with Airi too. Our producer Airi is here. What's up? How are you doing?
Yay, Airi.
Hello. Hi, everyone.
Hello. Did we ever talk about if you did anything for Thanksgiving or not? I feel like we didn't talk about that really last week.
Just spend time together with my partner at home.
Oh, good. That's my favorite thing to do, actually.
Exactly.
Plus, your new home, so it must be even nicer, right?
Just we're finally
setting stuff up and relaxing and
going to IKEA, buy new furniture.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, that's so fun.
Do you eat something at IKEA when you go?
Yeah, I had a slice of cake. It was my first time having anything at IKEA. Last time
What?
The furniture, yeah.
You didn't have Swedish meatballs?
Yeah, I was gonna
maybe I'll do that next time I go. Yeah, I haven't had it before.
But
like Swedish meatballs set with like mashed potatoes and stuff, so it's めっちゃ美味しい。
美味しい、めっちゃ美味しい。And also, their soft serve is not something you don't want to sleep on. Like their soft serve, it's really, it reminds me of Japanese soft cream, the soft cream, ice cream. It reminds me of that. It's a good quality. It's a hidden gem.
Okay. I'll be sure to get their vanilla soft serve.
Yes.
Let's see.
I haven't actually had their soft serve either, so I will try that too.
Yeah, it's pretty.
なんかうちの近くにも IKEA だ。
そうだね、IKEA っていうよね。
Yeah, we say IKEA in Japanese, but we have one really close to my house.
いいなぁ。I don't know, you know, like people usually go to IKEA to get furniture, but for me, I go there to eat. then I walk it off.
IKEA is like a restaurant
Yes.
with like interactive environments.
Exactly. That's like my first purpose, and then the furniture is secondary.
And then you're like, I could use this at home. So you just take it home. You're like, I've been needing one of those. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Totally.
Exactly.
Did you have anything else you wanted to like talk about this week at all, or any?
No, I mean, no.
Or ask us about? We haven't talked that much this week. I've been very absent on my messaging services.
Yeah, I mean, I'm playing in a mahjong tournament. I'm proceeding to the second phase. I've made the top 64 cut out of 380 something. So,
can you say what tournament? Or
yeah, it's the Flock Open.
Okay.
It's a Psycho-Isan rule set, multi-day. So the first 3-day phase that was this weekend. It was a best of 7 consecutive matches, and you can play however many you wanted over the course of 3 days. So pretty soon in like my first 8, I just got enough points to make it to top 64. So I just I just kind of played some more tournament games just to have some more fun and play against some of the other players, but I was already in it from the beginning. So now it's just do my best this weekend on the second phase.
Good luck. Yeah, very that's cool. Awesome. Good luck. I have also tournaments this weekend I have a special advancement league, like a Tokubetsu Shokyu League. So for league, but my league score is so negative that I don't think even if I win the tournament, I'm not sure I can advance like I would be able to. But I still want to win the tournament because
that's the spirit.
You get to play on stream, so awesome. So YouTube で配信されるし。So okay, I really want to thank you, Airi. I think we want you to chime in later when we play the game and stuff too. So
sure. All right.
And also, if you have any questions for our special guest, who I'd like to introduce now.
Yes.
Daniel is an amazing Ikebana artist. Actually, the last time I saw his art was probably over a year ago, but I'm sure that it's gotten even better since then. So we're really excited to ask lots of questions.
Yay.
Also, another kimono wearer.
Yes.
And we can also get some perspective on men's kimono this week, I think, because I don't know anything about men's kimono. I have one yukata that I put on my husband sometimes, but that's it. That's everything in life, I think.
Welcome. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Thank you for having me today.
Of course. Airi, will you say something? Oh, okay. Great.
Thank you. Actually, it doesn't take me 30 or 40 minutes to put on a yukata anymore. I'm so expert now, but no, I'm just kidding.
I think when I first started wearing kimonos a couple of years ago, like the first few times took an hour or more to put on, because just horrible Italian obis and things like that. But now I can probably get it into a kimono in like 10-15 minutes max.
Wow.
Yeah. And then yukata, you just slap it on and tie the obi and you're done. So
that's really cool. I don't even know how to wear a kimono. So anyone that knows that, like, I have a mad respect.
Can you tie yukata?
I can do yukata.
Yeah. Then kimono is not that much harder.
Yeah.
It takes a little bit of learning, but it's not that much
harder. And the fabric is, like a tougher and the more serious. So I know it's like a little bit more challenging and difficult. But
for the normal like Nagoya obi, you don't actually have to tie it really. It's a lot of folding, and like you tie the obi jime and stuff like that. So it's mostly folding.
そうなんだ。
So it's a little bit easier than you would expect. Yeah, the hanhaba, you have to actually tie it. So
そうだね。I think that's what I was like thinking of. Like, that seems like a puzzle. I don't
そうそうそう。
understand.
多分ね、成人式とかはそういうすっごい綺麗に
そうだね。
結んで
They
るから、そう
go
いうのは you have to tie.
extravagant. Yeah.
That'd
That's
be
right.
really hard. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to
Yeah.
have like special licenses for that.
Yeah.
I'm
Daniel, where are you
impressed with like
from?
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say I was really impressed with like the no-go OBs when they have like an image on it or a pattern where you have to fold it so it actually shows
Oh,
up in the right
yeah.
place. And it's like, wow, I do not know how to do that.
That
It
sounds like
looks
an origami thing. Yeah. Almost.
it looks a lot harder than it is, but yeah, I think Nagoya
Okay.
Obi is actually pretty simple. But I mean, I had to practice a lot, but to get it right, but it's not quite as hard as it looks. So I don't know. Maybe I'll teach Sayaka someday.
Someday, yeah. I love that.
But yes, I'm from East Coast Canada. It is next to the state of Maine. It's called New Brunswick. It's a very, very small province.
Oh.
And what was it? When I left Canada 20 years ago, it was 80% forest, my whole province, and I've just learned that it's 70% now. So it's still mostly forest. So
I hate that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, but I mean, when it's 70%, it's still kind of okay, I think, to cut some trees down. But yeah, so like there's way more people in just like Yokohama Station where I live than in my whole province and probably the East Coast Canada. So yeah,
Wow,
so it's
what
a
a
very small
life.
place.
What made you come to Japan, and how you got into the Ikebana?
It's really funny. It's like one of those like serendipity moments where like hindsight, you have to look back at it and like, how did this actually happen? And it's just
Mm-hmm.
because of one person.
Mm-hmm.
And this one person wasn't trying to change my life.
Yeah.
I was doing karate.
Mm-hmm.
I guess two people maybe. My friend in junior high school wanted to try karate, but he was too shy to do it by himself.
Mm-hmm.
So he asked me to come along. So I said, okay, we'll try it.
Oh.
And so I took up karate, ended up doing it for about 10 years or so.
Uh-huh.
But after I finished junior high school that summer, a Japanese woman joined the dojo. And over the course of high school and university, we became really good friends. And she basically convinced me, like, you should go to Japan. This is the thing called the JET program. You should
Yes,
apply
yes.
for that and come over.
Oh.
Yeah. And so I did. And the chances are pretty slim too, because it's the amount of people they accept as population based. So from my province in Canada, because the population's so low, they're only accepting 6 people out of
Yeah.
like all the different applications. So
Mm.
luckily I was chosen. But yeah, so because of her, I came over to Japan and she stayed in Canada. She's still there. She's a university professor in
Wow.
Newfoundland.
Wow.
Yeah, so we're still in contact, which is nice. But yeah, so that was going to be 20 years this coming July.
Wow.
Yeah, so it really wasn't for me, it wasn't like this intention of like, oh, I really want to go to Japan. It was my
Uh-huh.
friend talking about Japan. She's like, oh, you should go try it. And I said, well, yeah, like that's going to be really interesting because there's not a lot going on where I live.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So yeah, and I'm someone who always likes to keep busy, and I never really felt like where I live was like the place I wanted to be. So
Mm-hmm.
I was happy to try something new.
I
And
see.
then same with Ikebana, like there wasn't like I just kind of fell onto it by chance.
Mm-hmm.
Chance or serendipity. I would see it throughout. I've been doing Ikebana for 10 years now.
Wow.
Which, it's funny, like it doesn't seem like that long, but then you're looking back like, oh, actually 10 years is a little bit of a time.
Yeah.
Um, and it was just like I would see Ikebana around Japan my first 10 years. I go, that's really nice.
Mm-hmm.
And there's one day at the station I was living at, there's a department store, and they had a small Ikebana exhibition in the department store. And
Mm-hmm.
so I looked at it, I was like, oh, this is really cool. Like, and for me, I'm like, that's something I could never do. Like, honestly, I'm like, I'm
Right.
not an artist. I failed art class at
Mm-hmm.
school. Like, I can't do a stick figure, like barely do a stick figure. So all the traditional arts, like I was never very good at. So I was like, yeah, I'm not an artist. I don't have that talent. But I talked to my coworker the next day and talked about the exhibition, how cool it was. And then she's like, yeah, why don't we just do a trial lesson? I'm interested too. And I was like, well, I'm not gonna be any good at it. Um, but like, okay, let's do a trial lesson. It'll be fun. So I just like went on Google and searched Yokohama Ikebana English and found an instructor. At that time, I didn't even know there were different schools of Ikebana. I just found this one person, they spoke English. I was like, okay, let's do it. And yeah, during the trial lesson, doing the Ikebana and like working with the flowers, bending the branches, it was like this moment where something I realized like something was missing. It was like a chord that was like reconnected. And I
Wow.
was like, oh wow, I felt this thing that was missing in my life.
Oh, how cool is
And
that? It
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
like a
So
last
like,
piece of the puzzle moment.
yeah, I think so. It was like it connected something that was disconnected, I feel. And
Wow.
yeah, I was really moved. And then from that moment on, I was taking Ikebana lessons from my sensei 2 or 3 times a week.
Wow.
Oh,
So
that's a
yeah, so
lot.
I went really hard and fast at it.
You really
Yeah.
committed to that from that moment on. Wow.
I have 2
Yeah.
questions. First of all, no matter
Okay.
how much you say there's nothing going on in my hometown, going from New Brunswick to Yokohama, 超ショックじゃない? Like, so many people. I just like, you're just like, how do this many people exist? Like,
Right.
I think Sayaka もなんか鹿児島から東京とかロスとかに行って、こんなに人いんのこの世界にって。
カルチャーショックだらけだったからね。
I think like, did you not feel that with just so many people? Like, was it not overwhelming to just be, for me, just be in Tokyo Station a lot of times, even now, is overwhelming, even like 25 years later.
I think I'm used to it now, but like my first 2 nights in Japan were in Shinjuku. The jet stay the jet stay at the Keio Plaza Hotel. And yeah, it was really like, oh wow. But you were kind of braced for it because you were like people say, oh, it's Tokyo, and you're kind of expecting it, and you're within a group of people. We didn't go that far from the hotel. So it was definitely eye-opening, but it didn't really hit me then, maybe because I just landed. And then I went directly to Shikoku. I was living in Shikoku for 5 years. So that was actually so that was actually like really comparable to my hometown.
Yeah.
So that wasn't that population-wise wasn't a shock, but I do remember the first time I left Shikoku to meet up with a friend in Osaka. And then they happened to be late, and I was in Osaka Station. I stepped outside, and I was just overwhelmed. I was like, "Oh my God!" And there was a staircase like right outside the station. I just sat down on the staircase and waited like 2 hours until my friend came because I was just like, can't do
You had
this."
a breakdown.
How do you
Yeah,
even like imagine that many people? It's like imagining $1 million. Like, I can't even imagine it until.
yeah. So I was like, I'm good. I'm just gonna sit here and wait for you for like 2 hours.
Oh
Like,
man.
and after 5 years, I moved to Yokohama, and then the train stations were a shock. Like everyone is rushing and busy, and
Yeah.
like my parents said when they visited, like Japanese people, they're so most of the time careful and considerate. But when you get to the train station, all the rules go out the door.
That's so true.
So yeah.
I don't know
Yeah,
what it
so
is.
getting
Yeah.
used to the train stations was hard. It took a while, my first year living in Yokohama, but now I'm all right. But still, like, I went to Shibuya last week for an Ikebana exhibition, and the Monday was a holiday. Just the sheer amount of people in Shibuya, I was like, I don't like it. Like, I need to get out of here.
Yeah, I feel like that a lot too. I もう結構ね、贅沢してグリーン車に乗っちゃう。その電車でも because it's just so crowded. Like,
そうだよね。
700円でさ、仕事は結構できて、はかどって。Like, just under an hour.
It's worth
If
it.
I can make more than 700 yen in that hour, then I'm like, okay.
そうだね。
なんか翻訳とか。
Yeah.
Out of the
Like,
same.
you know what? I never ever thought to do the green car until I traveled with Ricky. a mutual friend of ours, and
She was a
even
guest
then,
on our show, actually,
oh
episode
yeah,
3.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm still fixing her episode because the sound was weird, but yeah, she was an amazing guest, and we will have the final episode up very soon.
Oh, nice. She's amazing.
Mhm.
But yeah, when taking the train with her, she's like, "We do the green car." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." Because I just never really think of doing it. But then 2 weeks ago, I was going to this indigo dyeing factory in like the middle of Saitama. It was like 2.5 hours. And I was
Wow.
on the platform. I was like, "Oh, it's busy. I'm not going to get a seat." And I was like, "Wait a minute. I can just take the green car, like because I saw the green car machine on the platform,
Yeah.
so you can just tap your Suica, and it was only like 1,000 yen extra,
Oh,
and for
that's
that
not
trip, and I was
bad.
like, "Oh, yeah, it's not bad at all."
Mm,
And you get a seat, it's quiet, you can eat food and drink if you want,
nice.
and it's just so much more relaxing. I was like, "Yeah, I need to remember to do this more often." Anything that's an hour over for
So,
Yeah.
me,
なんかコンセ
yeah,
ントとかもあるから you can charge your devices and
yeah,
things,
いい
and
ね。
yeah, it's really good. And you just so tap the Suica. で、なんかうち
うん。
も I used to ride the Tokyo a lot. It was
yeah.
like
I still do.
640 yen or something on my train line. But it only stops at certain stations. But then
Mm.
just this year, they started, or this year or last year, they started having green sha.
うんうんうんうん。
And green
Oh,
sha
really?
is on the local line.
へ
So it's
え。
the local line, なんか普通電車と、特快とかそういうの。
うんう
Just
んう
like
ん。
the local line, it's not a separate train.
う
So they
ん。
just added the green sha
Oh.
cars. So it
へ
actually
え。
stops at my station. So it's much better.
本当だ。
Much better than the
That's
Tokyo.
lucky.
それって珍しいまだ。
まあ、新しい。
なるほど、なるほど。
珍しいっていうか、なんかもうずっと湘南新宿ラインとかそういうのはあったんだけど、ずっと。うちのラインは新しくて、yeah, they never had it before. But my line is like one of the most crowded because you're crowded for a long time. なんかもう郊外から都内に、通勤とか通学してる人ばっかりだから。So like the Yamanote is very crowded, but you're only on the line usually for a few stops, like 2 or 3, maybe 5 stops. But the line that I live on, みんなも30分以上乗ってるから、それずーっと満員電車になってて。
へー。
And there are a lot of accidents on our line as well. So it's like, なんか遅刻が多くて、if it's late and you're in the green car, that's like heaven.
そうだね。
I mean, it's not heaven if there's an accident, but it's heaven to be
That's
like.
right. グリーン車の力が発揮されるとき。
Because I like to work on the train. なんかめっちゃはかどる。ここよりも。
なるほど。
Here I want to clean my house. I want to do the dishes. I want to like play games. でも電車の中だと何もできない。
Yeah, things are just limited. So kind of like it kind of forces you to focus on something. Yeah. I actually, when I'm on the train, because I don't drive, a surprise, like I live in LA and I don't drive. But so when I'm on the public transportation, like that's the time that I get really productive in terms of like just reading all the email that I was like avoiding, replying it back because like I had nothing else to do. So yeah, I get it.
But also the second question was for Ikebana, you said you didn't consider yourself an artistic person. But Ikebana, like, I mean, it's really a different kind of art.
Yeah.
Did you learn how to draw to like help make Ikebana designs afterwards? Or do you find it just a completely different art form and you don't even bother with the like drawing and stuff? And it's just something like you see, and I don't even know what to ask for this, but I think you know what I'm getting at.
Yeah, technically you're supposed like it depends how strict your senseis are. Like technically you're supposed to like maybe do a planning sketch before you start or sketch it after you're done. And I just again like my senseis have tried to do that and they see my drawings, they're like, no, you're good. I'm like, just a completely different skill set. And then every year there's the big exhibition at Nihonbashi Takashimaya, and you're supposed to submit. Oh yeah, it's really big. It's about over the course of the week about 700 artists.
Wow. I mean, Takashimaya itself is such a prestigious, department. So it has such a name,
Yeah.
すごい.
Yeah, it's a really fun event. But in July, you're supposed to submit your design for and it's very Japanese. You have to submit your design, but you're allowed to change it after you do the design. So you can do something completely different. So in the end, it doesn't matter. But my drawing of my design, like I always have to like just write like, I'm so sorry. I don't understand this because like it is wildly like terrible. I wish I had an example on me at the moment, but I don't. But let me see.
I mean,
But
these
yeah,
are yours?
those are my arrangement. Yeah.
That's so
amazing. Yeah.
This is so beautiful. It doesn't look like that traditional Ikebana that I know, because I grew up in the 80s and 90s and then I moved to the States. So I bet the Ikebana culture and industry have changed a lot in terms of like the types of expression. And these are incredible. I'm like blown away by this.
Sayaka, can you send some of those to Airi? I don't know if Airi can get some of them on screen a little bit later.
I'll screenshot it and send it to her.
Is it okay to use these images?
Yes. Is it okay to share? It's incredible.
I think what Jen was getting at is like it's a different form of art. Which again it didn't help my drawing skills. But I think for me, because I don't draw in the way that we're at least for Sogetsu Ikebana, because I mentioned before I didn't even know there was different schools. I just happened to stumble upon the Sogetsu Ryuha. And luckily it's the best school for me. Because Ikenobo is the original school. It's beautiful, very traditional.
I see.
But to me, it's not like very interesting. Because there's not a lot of room for expression.
But perhaps part of that is you said you searched for a place that you can learn in English, so that it sounds like the school itself is a lot more open in a lot of ways.
And what it turned out is that Sogetsu is one of the most, I think maybe out of all the Ikebana schools, the most international. And I think it's because of that mindset. Tachigahara, the man who started the school just about 102 years ago, which again is new for Ikebana. He started after the war. And so the philosophy is anytime, anywhere, anything. And I like to incorporate anyone. He doesn't say it. He doesn't say it, but yeah, anytime, anywhere, anyone, because at that time you didn't always have access to flowers. So in the Sogetsu school, you can use anything. There's nothing you can't use. So some people have used just a full-on bicycle, car engine. People use rubber tubes. So it is really modern in the fact that yes, there's 50 principles in the school of Ikebana for Sogetsu that you need to internalize. But within those 50 principles, you can do anything with the materials.
Can we talk about that slogan for 1 second?
Yeah.
Because when I was in Osaka and I made my like Japanese oni-san that I met on the Shinkansen to Kyushu or back from Kyushu. And that's the one phrase he wanted to learn because it was so badass in English. Like, of course, he was thinking about it more like, it's like some fighting movie or something probably, but いつでもどこでも誰とでも like, he wanted to learn how to say this in English. That's such a badass slogan. That's all. Okay. Move on to the next.
That actually reminded me, I'm not making this up. I can't prove it, but way back 20 years ago on the Osaka city website, I swear it said it's a city that works hard and plays harder. And I've since gone to check the website again. It's not there anymore, but I swear there at one point, which is why Osaka's awesome.
Osaka is awesome. Yeah. I personally feel like LA and Osaka are very similar vibe, where I feel like Tokyo and New York are kind of similar. Yeah.
That's funny. When people often they like, oh, what's the difference between Canada and America? I don't know if it's correct, but I'm like, I think like if you look at it, Canada's more like Kyoto and America is more like Osaka.
Definitely Osaka. America got some Osaka energy for sure. Yeah.
I mean, West Coast, East Coast,
West Coast,
West side at least, West side, yeah.
Yeah, very much, very much.
Osaka,
yeah. Noriga Kansai,確かに.
I think that the official sister city is Chicago for Osaka.
そうなんだ.
神戸はシアトル.
I don't know what the LA is. I feel like I recently learned it and I forgot about it because I was like,
totally forgot.
Yeah.
I know.
I have a question, Daniel. Do you
Yeah.
have a favorite Japanese language? Like a favorite word?
Is it, I think when I first got here, like Tokidoki was my favorite word,
Yeah.
just because I liked the way that it sounded. Um, I think it's still like それは秘密です. So just
Oh.
a little phrase. When you don't want to answer a question, you want to be kind of sly. Because a lot of people, because I wear kimono, a lot of oji-san, oba-chan, they love to talk to me, which
Yeah,
is
of course.
great. But
They're
like
so
sometimes,
fascinated by you. Yeah.
yeah, and I often go to like the antique market near my home. It's once a month. I love going there, and the vendors will talk. But then they'll sometimes like ask like wild questions. They'll be like, "Oh, do you have a girlfriend?" Or like, "How many girlfriends do you have?" I'm like, how do I answer this? And there's like a whole bunch of crowd of people watching and listening, and it's like, and you just have to be like, you can be, "Oh, それは秘密です." But then you go, "Ah, でも多分毎日違う." And they just love it. And they just love it because like not being
Oshare. That's
serious,
a very
not being serious, but they
oshare.
love it.
Yes,
Daniel.
the Japanese people can pull that
Yeah.
off. Like it's something about like the way you said it and way you carry it is like very I don't know, smooth. It's very smooth. Of course, people love it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
I also feel like
So
yeah, like women. I don't like Japanese people like polite, yet when they're getting to know somebody, the question are like really personal, and even I'm like, why are you asking that question? It's like, how old are you? Like, are you married? Oh, you're married, so
oh
you want
yeah.
to have kids? All these like series of questions, like that's that's personal, that's personal, that's personal too. And then I see like a little woman, like there's two ways for them to say. One is like himitsu, and the other one is like 何歳だと思う, which I think it's like really annoying, but like a lot of people do that. Yeah,
Yeah.
funny.
That's funny. I was talking to a friend yesterday about the way that Japanese will interact with foreigners. It's like there's a whole different, the whole different rule, not even rule set, but the rules just don't exist. So they do
No.
ask wild questions.
Yes.
And nothing they would do that. And then the thing is, I'm also a very large man with a nice big belly. And I often, like, because my body is big, somehow there's like some kind of unspoken permission they think they have to touch my body.
Oh
And like
my
I'll be walking
God.
down like the farmer's market, and like one woman like, "Whoa, sumo," and just grab my belly, and I'm like, "Oh my God." I'm like, "Who are you?"
Whoa,
And
ma'am.
it happens more than you think. Yeah.
Are they ちょっと年
I look at the pictures are on the.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
You can see the images of Daniel's creations.
Yes,
It's just
please.
amazing.
Yeah.
I
And the
know,
lighting too is
Thank
it's
you.
so
beautiful.
beautiful. So beautiful.
I have to tell you, for those specific photos that I see,
Yes.
a lot of editing, because the sensei that I had that time, it was in a room with like fluorescent lighting, or like a really bad white old wallpaper. So there's a lot of heavy editing going into the photos.
No, it
Yeah.
looks
Just trying to,
I actually have a question. What is the
yeah.
inspiration of the one of the bottom one, the pink one? Because it has like such a specific design. Like, was there something that you were inspired by? Like, what
I'm
is
trying to
that?
see.
Yeah, the pink one.
Looks like it has a kind of maybe bamboo,
is it the
something standing up like this.
ちょっと待って。
oh, the tiger? Is it the triangle base? Maybe I need glasses.
It's maybe it's hard to see because you're on the phone, right? But
Yeah.
it's pink flowers in a blue vase, a blue container.
Oh,
And
okay.
it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it looks like a, I don't know, there's like this,
Yeah,
and then there's one across like this.
Yeah, I see it now. They enlarged it. Can you see the title on it?
No.
Does it
Is
have
there
a
a title? Because
Let me see if I can pull that up again.
in Ikebana, maybe people practice it differently, but every arrangement you make should have a title.
Right.
So generally before making an arrangement, you'll take take a moment to ground yourself, take some breaths, focus on the kind of feeling you want to convey or the intention you want to convey. Because Sogetsu Ikebana is very much expressing yourself, but also the times that we live in. So if there's things happening in the world, it can be commentary on what's happening around you or in the world or how you're feeling. So often you just take some breaths, check in with how you're feeling, what do you want to express, um, and a lot of the time it doesn't come right away, but while you're making the arrangement, you kind of just see how things are going and things click, and the flowers help change the way you want to express things. So sometimes when making the arrangement, I might know the title beforehand, but
I
often
see.
I'll finish it and I'll take some, like, maybe 5 minutes or so to look at and reflect on it, and maybe a title will pop up in my head.
I found it. I found the title, and
Oh
it
yeah.
makes sense now that I'm looking at it. It says protect nature.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that.
So I can't totally remember what was happening, but I think probably like something in the news or something was happening where the environment was being destroyed, and I think that's probably what influenced that, making that.
Yeah, so
Like
maybe I'm
10% of your
assuming these
forest?
are like protecting it, this
Yeah.
beautiful flower. That is
Yeah.
poetic.
So
What an art. Look at that.
so the title of the arrangements are really important, I think.
For
And
sure.
what I like, because it's artwork, like what it makes me feel and think when I make it and the title I give it might not necessarily be the same thing other people see. Other people might have a different feeling about it. They might
Yeah,
have their own name
yeah.
for it, which for me, I'm totally open to that. I encourage
Mhm.
people, like, what does it mean to you? And
Yeah,
some of my friends will say, "Oh, I want to give it this title." I'm like, "That's great." Like, that
yeah.
for you,
You,
that's
you
really,
know, that's like a universal thing for like any art form, like a paintings and everything. Like I love doing that. And when I go to like museum, I will see paintings and all the art. And then sometimes like before I see the title, I kind of guess the title, and then I make up this like a
mm,
what's the story behind this thing. And sometimes I'm so right, and sometimes I'm hella wrong. Although I'm kind of liking my idea better. It's that's like a very fun way to enjoy the museum, and that's the good thing about art. It's like artists like depend on like whoever that's seeing it, how they perceive it, and if they feel something from your art, you're doing your job as an artist.
mm.
So, and these are absolutely amazing. That's
Oh, thank you.
incredible. すごいね。
I think this
すごい
top
わ。
left one that was just on the screen is my
う
favorite.
ん。
The very top left.
どれ
It's
ど
like
れ。
kind of sweeping,
う
like
んうんうんうんうん。
um
すごいね。生け花ってもうこんな感じなんだね。す
And I
ごい。
think I think your goal is, over the time, is to find your own style.
うんう
So
んうんうん。
your own signature style, so that when people see your work, if you see this Ikebana, like, often I'm on Instagram and I see um someone's Ikebana pop up, I'm like, I probably know who it is before I look at the name.
なるほ
So
ど。
and I feel like that's something I'm still working on. But for me, generally, my arrangements have a lot of movement in them. I
Yes.
love bending branches.
うんうんう
So
ん
that's
うん。
kind of part of my style. I don't know if I've fully developed my style yet, but generally there's a lot of movement. The sense of,
Yeah.
say, oh, it's dynamic.
うんうんうんう
I like to
んうん。
have a lot of expression in mine.
Do you see the title for the top left one, Sayaka?
The
That's on
top
the
left
screen
one.
right now.
Let
Yeah.
me let me get onto his Instagram again. I'm doing
It
a
looks like someone
stalking job.
kind of dancing or maybe angry with their
It
hands on their
does, huh?
hips.
It really does. Because that gallery itself did not have a title, but you also like uploaded a lot on the Instagram that you have a title. So I'm trying to like
Mm.
identify the one that Jen is like referring to. No, you guys keep talking though. I'm
Do you
very
get
interested.
yeah, have you found like places where you get inspiration has like changed from the time you started until now?
Um, I think originally, like, originally started my Instagram to see other schools of Ikebana and other people's arrangements to gain inspiration from there. And I still do, but also I think um, just what's happening in your daily life as well. You want to, like, if you have an emotion you're feeling, or for example, when COVID happened, a lot of people made COVID style arrangements,
ああ、なるほど。
like arrangements that actually look like the molecule.
Mm.
Wow.
Or
Wow.
during like when the Ukraine war started, a lot of people made like blue and yellow arrangements to stand up for Ukraine. So I feel like I'll get an idea or an emotion or a theme in my head and think about like how can I express that through flowers. One thing when you go to Ikebana class with your sensei, you don't know what flower is going to get beforehand.
Mm.
So when you do something at home, if it's going to be really intentional, then you get to think about what flowers you want to use, and that's where designing comes in handy with drawing out the design and things. But I can usually do that in my head, and I'm like, okay, well, maybe I want this flower, and this. Um, so when you're doing art installations for like a hotel or a business or anywhere, that's when you can like really be intentional with the flowers you want to use and the theme and the feeling. Um, Probably in there you can see there's one arrangement. It was for I think actually it might be there in the middle, right? It has googly eyes on it. And
Fun. And
yeah, and
what
so
was
that
it inspired by?
well, this was an arrangement for a children's library. But I had
Um,
just seen the movie what was it?
Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Yeah.
Mm,
So
I
that
was
was like
gonna
an
ask.
Oh, there
inspiration.
are I
Yeah.
see the googly
That's
eyes. Oh
so
my god, that's so
creative.
cute.
That is so creative.
Yeah. So I was inspired by that movie to do that.
Yeah.
And it
How
just happened because I was
cool.
like, what can I do to make it whimsical for a children's library?
Googly eyes it is. That's so imaginative. Jen, I found it. The title of the one that you're asking, it's called Gathering Energy. So
Oh,
it's like, and that's why you felt like, yeah, something was
yeah.
floating.
I also want to say I have googly eyes on my coffee maker.
Yeah.
That's Mr. Coffee Maker.
Googly eyes are great. It lift up your
You should
life.
always have them on hand. Like I have a whole bag of them.
I have that too in my home
Yeah.
LA. I'm in Atlanta right now for work, but I do have a bag of googly eyes. You know what? I think every adult should have a bag of googly eyes. That would make your life so much better.
Yeah, it does.
Well,
Period.
the best thing to do is when you visit a friend's place, if you're staying over or just visiting,
And you
is to
just put it.
sneakily go put googly eyes on their things.
That's so mysterious.
Yes.
It's like an elf on the
Yeah.
shelf, but like googly eyes version. I like that. I want people to do that.
I want to hear also a little bit about this antique what's it called? Market that you go to every month.
Yeah.
I know that I've seen posts with you and Ricky going to that.
Yeah. It's the Yamato Antique Flea Market. It's at Yamato Station here in Kanagawa. And it happens to be on the same train line as me, which is fantastic. And I just really enjoy going because I'll just say, hey, I'm going to be there at 9:30 in the morning. There's a Starbucks there. And I'll just post on Instagram or Twitter, like whoever wants to come, come and we'll walk around together. And um, I love to have friends go with me. And again, a lot of my friends wear kimono, I'll wear kimono. And then, of course, generally the age range of a flea market, antique market, it's a bit higher. So it's like adults to senior citizens. And they love seeing people, especially foreigners in kimonos. And a lot of Japanese people at that antique market do come and wear kimono. So it's kind of a nice place to
Oh wow,
show off
yeah.
what you're wearing. And it's
Love
definitely
it.
a community. It's the same mostly the same vendors every month. And then you see the same people who come to the flea market. So there's a few people now I see like, hey, and I met one there and they came to my exhibition in October, and like so you can develop friendships as well. But because I
Yeah.
go consistently monthly, the vendors know me. And so sometimes the vendors will be like, hey, I thought of you and I brought this to the flea market today. Are you
Oh
interested?
wow.
Like, here's this obi. I'm like, oh yeah, I love that. Thank you.
It really is
I
a
don't love
community.
it.
And you can make requests. Like, for example, I'm looking for this for tea ceremony, like the top part. I forget the name in Japanese, but like because you have the hibachi, with the coals and like the
Yeah.
sumi and the coals, and
Yeah,
the
yeah.
top part with the cast iron tea kettle.
Yeah, yeah.
so I saw some, but I didn't have my car that time. So I was like, oh, next month I'll come with my car. He's like, okay, I'll bring some more for you to look at. So it's really building those like
That's really lovely.
relationships. Yeah.
It's kind of like
So
a old school way of like how neighborhood like had its own community and always come together.
yeah. And I think it's easier when you are dressed differently and look differently. And again, as a foreigner, people can talk to you more easily.
Yeah,
But I think even the vendors have their own community there because they show up every month. So
that's right.
yeah, I
That's
think it's a
right.
really nice community event.
Mm.
I love like my friend. So the next one is December 20th, and a lot of my friends will come because I'm having a Christmas party afterwards. And but like my friend Sheila, she is a big person in the kimono world,
Mm-hmm.
and she came with me last February. And just to get down one small street in the antique market, because it's fairly big, it took us 3 hours because people would just stop and take photos of her and me. Because
Oh,
again, she's a huge person in the kimono
is she the
world.
lady with
So
glasses that was on your Instagram?
in the white hair,
Yeah.
yeah, that's
I
her.
mean,
Um,
yeah. For some
so
reason, I thought it was blonde.
um, she's an incredible kimono person, and so like people, like a lot of the older ladies know her, and so they want to talk, and then they want pictures of her, but I just happen to be there, and
Mm-mm-mm.
go together. So again, she's coming, and I think Ricky's coming to the flea market. So I think it's going to take us a really long time to get through that market, because a lot of people also recognize Ricky from when she was on TV.
Mm.
Um, but I think it's gonna be really fun. So I highly recommend finding anything local to attend when you're in Japan to have that community. Same with Tenocho Station. Again, a few stations from me. There's
Mm.
a daily farmers market there. Like most days, is like Monday to was it? Yeah, no, sorry. Thursday to Monday are like the days where it's really busy, and Tuesday,
Mm.
Wednesdays, maybe some of the shops are closed.
I
But
see.
it's a
I
daily
see.
farmers market, and you know, you get to know the vendors, they get to know
Yeah.
you. You form those like community, like um the mochi shop there, the ladies trying to learn English, or to
Mm.
speak English with her. So, um
It.
definitely I think
I just picture this like the opening song of Beauty and the Beast, the Disney one. I imagine it's like that little market community. Everyone knows everyone. They love
I would
reading books. Like,
love
hey, we have a new book. You know.
I would love it if it's like that. But
Yeah.
it's a bit like that.
They
Yeah.
must sell
Again,
books at the antique market too, right?
yeah, they do. Yeah, yeah. On the farmers market, no, but the antique market, they have everything, and I highly recommend coming. Um, Even my friends who visit from Canada and America, I said like try to plan your trip so you hit that Saturday because it's only once a month.
Yeah, no, I bet
Yeah.
that is a very special experience for anybody that's come from outside of Japan. Like I wouldn't even know that type of a place exists. So it's very special, and you get to learn about the traditional Japanese culture, but in like a more casual way, not in this like prestigious way, you know?
Yeah,
This one is like
you're
a
right.
nice intro.
Yeah, you're so right though, because every vendor is willing to talk about their products and to tell you
Hmm.
about it.
Yeah, because
Um,
some of the
it,
Japanese culture, to me, like at least, like it was intimidating, you know? Yeah, yeah.
and that's why I like to bring friends. Like I have a friend who works in a kimono shop in Ginza. He came one time, and then he could
Mm,
tell me the history behind every kimono pattern there, and I was like, whoa.
Mm.
And because he was there, we were able to find a rare Akita pattern kimono that was selling for 8,000 yen,
mhm.
but the retail value is about 800,000 yen.
What?
So yeah, yeah. So we were able to buy this awesome Akita kimono for my friend, and she loves it because it
Mm.
looks like, and it's her favorite movie. It's yellow. It looks exactly like the dress from Clueless.
Oh
You know
my
which dress I'm
God.
talking about.
Of
Yeah.
course, the iconic one, the
So
two
that's what the
piece.
kimono looks like. Yeah.
Oh, that was such a good movie.
I
Reminisce about
I
that for ages.
I love one of your kimono that I see a lot on your Instagram that it's like なんだろう、チェックの柄のパステルレインボーみたいな。
The
Yeah,
one
yeah,
on
yeah.
is on the
Yeah.
thumbnail, right?
So I
Yeah.
love that one. I
Oh,
never
I
seen
love
a
that
kimono
one
like
too.
that. Yeah.
Well, how it happened was I have a Ralph Lauren shirt that's exactly like that.
Okay, I
And
see that. Yeah.
like it's a work shirt. And I was like, I really want a kimono in this pattern. And Sheila, the popular kimono woman, I told her that. And as we were walking through the market, she just saw like a lot of people because there's thousands and thousands of kimonos at that market. And often they're just like in a pile on top of a blue sheet on the ground. But also they have lots of fabric. And so she was just walking by and she went, ooh, and she just picked up this piece of cotton fabric that was it was that. And she's like, oh yeah, this is big enough to make a kimono for you. It's cotton, it's that rainbow pattern. I got it for 500 yen. And
Wow.
I just brought it to my kimono maker and he made it into a kimono. Yeah. So you can take
Wow.
any material.
すごい.
Yeah.
It's
So I was glad that she was with me that day because I don't know if I would have spotted that. But yeah, she just picked it up. She's like, oh, this will work.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're making
Yeah.
kimono out of like denim and stuff these days. So
Oh
They
yeah,
are,
I've seen
yeah.
them.
I even at that market too, I have a black denim kimono
Oh, cool.
that I
That
found
sounds
there.
badass.
Yeah. And it was only like 7,000 yen,
Oh wow,
which is great. Yeah.
that is not bad at all.
No. And again, for my friends who come, I have like 3 recycled kimono shops around Yokohama and Tokyo. I'm like, we'll go here, here, and here. I can find you an entire kimono set, head to toe for about $100 or so. So it's like a
Oh,
pretty
that's
amazing.
crazy. I need to get those.
Yeah, because
Wow.
most people think kimonos are, I mean, yes, kimonos can be very, very, very expensive, but you can also get them very cheap.
See, I did not know that till I
Yeah.
actually like start the show and having the guests that are like very knowledgeable about kimono. Like it's been eye-opening because I really always thought that at least it's gonna cost about 2 to 3 grand. So and now knowing that like no, like there's a affordable one and there's actually so much more different kind of kimono than you think it is. So I'm learning a lot through this show. That's really cool. I really have to hit the town. Nani?
Yeah,
I didn't even spend that much on my entire homongi no set.
Really?
2、30万は払ってない. Yeah, it's not like an expensive one, but at the time on Rakuten there are a lot of homongi for like 4万円とか5万円とか. So I think mine was like probably 40 or 50,000 yen for the kimono. And then around the same for the obi, obi. But I love that kimono so much. The thing is, it has white on it, so you can't really wear it to kekkonshiki.
そうだね。
だけど I wear it to like the 七五三とか and like hatsumode とか. And then I just got I just went on Rakuten and found like good deals. And so it's all new. It's not recycled, but yeah.
Yeah. And Mercari is a great place too to get kimono stuff and a lot of other things. And at one recycle shop, I did get a silk kimono and haori for 40,000 yen, which is a steal because it's so high quality.
Yes, silk
so nice.
is expensive too to begin with. So my hometown is called Kagoshima, and then Kagoshima has like a couple of islands, like that below this, like the main Kagoshima part. There's like Yakushima, Tanegashima, Amami Oshima, and the island called Amami Oshima has this like a very specific fabric called Oshima Tsumugi, and that fabric itself, just to buy a piece of it is costs so much. So if you ever have an opportunity to run into the Oshima Tsumugi kimono, please make it count. Yeah.
Okay, I will keep an eye out for that.
Yeah, my sister-in-law's mother from the island, and she owns the Oshima Tsumugi kimono. And it's like kind of like kaho. It's like the family treasure that like it's precious. It's too precious to even touch or like wear it. You know, it's almost like Picasso art piece or some kind. But there's very something special about this fabric. So yeah, my mind just goes there. Yeah.
I want to go with you in kimono, but
expensive.
Yeah, I definitely would keep an eye out for it then.
Yes. I think you would appreciate it.
I want to go with you for in kimono, but I don't have zori, like normal zori. I have a lot of kimono, but I don't have any normal zori.
Yeah,
so
she was telling me that's what she wants for her Christmas.
Yeah.
You can get those at the antique market as well.
I know, but there's a pair on Amazon that is 2,700 yen, and that's what I asked for Christmas.
I'm right now wearing sneakers with my kimono because
I love
it works. You can I can talk about the whole modern kimono scene as well, like how
I want to hear
they
it.
changed the rule. They changed the rules.
Yeah.
There's a couple of kimono meetups, and they just challenge the idea of what you can do with a kimono. It's amazing. But I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm big and I have like huge feet. They're 30 centimeters. I keep breaking my gaita. Like I buy gaita and break them like within a month. Like it's wild. Because I love wearing gaita, but like I need to find like iron ones, like so they don't like snap.
Yeah.
I really like zori. I don't mind when I wear a yukata. I don't wear geta. I wear like sandals. But
Yeah, I like sandals for the summer, but for winter, I don't feel right wearing
yeah,
sandals.
I want
But what's really popular is
boots,
boots.
like a booties. Yeah, like a taisho style.
Yeah. So that's coming back. To wear like Doc Martens or something like that with your
Yeah,
kimono.
I love that. I think it's really cute. You know, over here, there's sometimes like an event going on, basically like a Japanese festival. So it's like a fair, but it's like a Japan theme. So we have like a lot of vendors from Japan or performers from Japan. So it's basically omatsuri, but it's like everything to do with Japan. So I get invited to be a part of this kimono fashion show, and every time they do a show, they have a theme. So one of the other themes that they did was a wear kimono for everyday life, just like we wear clothes. Like, what if we have the concept is like we're wearing that like kimonos, like our everyday clothes. So each model has this like a themed situation to wear this like kimono. So one of the girl would like wearing something specifically to go see the baseball game, and mine was like me as if going to the Disneyland. So my entire getup was like, resembling like a Little Mermaid Ariel, and then I had this like a mini ear, and then because Ariel, we had this like bunch of pearl charm to put on the obi. And they also put like a little churu sodai no chuo material things to add to the obi, so it kind of like have a flowy ocean kind of a vibe. So that was really fascinating for me.
Oh, that's
like,
wonderful.
Yeah.
Something I noticed from last year, something that's really popular to do is wear a hoodie under your kimono.
Under?
Yeah. And then the hoodie's popping out of the back.
なんかでもかっこいいかも。
For girls too, or mostly for men? For women,
I've seen it. I've only seen it for men, but I think women could.
Jen, I feel like you can pull that off. I can see you're pulling that off.
I mean, I guess sometimes I have to put in the like towel padding.
So
like, I think maybe for women kimono, like the small, more petite women that usually have to use the padding, it would be a lot easier. But because the way that you have to tie it and stuff, it seems like it would be a little bit more challenging if you don't
give
use
it a try though, because it looks really cool.
I'll try it on my daughter because she's very petite, and I had to like buy her extra padding for her kimono.
You're petite too, though.
Not like her anymore. I was like her, but not anymore.
But yeah, there's one Ikebana teacher that I follow. He dresses like that.
Cool.
I think it looks really cool.
Yeah, that sounds really awesome. I mean, that.
I would wear it over because I'm very samugari and
that would work too, yeah.
なんか最近ポンチョみたいな上着
Yeah.
流行ってて yeah, that was really pretty. I also wanted that for Christmas, but it's a lot more than the zori.
And I just started following. Someone who just started a channel where he does what Sayaka was mentioning, the daily kimono wearing, but he mixes Western clothing with kimono. So for example, like what was it? Like he wore like again, like a hoodie, but I remember maybe like a fleece or something like that. And then like a half zip to that, and then put the kimono over it, and then put like a trench coat, and then the haori on top of the trench coat or something like that. It looks really nice. Yeah.
I think trench coat would be good. That's a lot of layers that you just mentioned.
But it sounds really
good for winter.
Cool. Yeah, for sure. That's cool.
There's a woman out of Osaka that does that as well. She has like a lot of like kimono and dress mixed together, a lot of like original like obi no musubikata とか and a lot of boots with the kimono and like fancy gloves, like you're going to high tea with a hat and then kimono とかなんかそういうのすごくいっぱいある。インスタでフォローしてる女性。
Yeah.
I'll send that to you guys after the show as well. It's really
Yeah, you should
cool.
definitely. It sounds like a similar Sheila. Her Instagram's called Kimono Sheila, and she does a lot of that modern. Like she has a gin ad where she's wearing like a black leather choker, like spiked black leather choker, and like blue lipstick, and so she does like really also like really modern
That's your style,
kimono wearing.
Jen.
Yeah, I know.
Cool.
I would definitely do that for sure. I wear this choker every like for all my with all my kimono as well. Because
Oh, nice.
いつも下がいい。
It's really cool. I love that.
I think for me, how I express with kimono, yes, there's some accessories, but more mine's through like color, because a lot of men's kimono traditionally, they just wear like navy, black, gray, and it's so boring. So I have like, again, my rainbow kimono that I love, but I also have like a pink one that I love to wear. A light blue one, like a bright yellow one. So I like to have those like big bright colors, just to show like men can do it too. And also just using women's obies as well, because women's obies are so much better than men's obies.
So fun, so much variety.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that you're like suggesting expansion of like a way to wear a kimono as man, you know, like I do agree, like not just kimono, but like my husband, every time we go out the shopping, he's like, men's section is just so boring. So he actually buys a lot of clothing at the women's section because it's so much more fun, so much more color, so much more pattern. So I like that you're suggesting that, because I would like to see more color in men too. Like it's so boring, like it's so predictable, and you know we don't have you don't have to like stick to that. There's so much more possibility. I love that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And for like a women's obi, you could get it tailored into a men's one, or you just fold it over and like fold it like in thirds and make it smaller. Depending on the obi, but generally you can find a way, which is why I love watching people wear modern kimonos, because you learn so many ways that like, oh, you can do that even though it's breaking the rules.
No, I love it because all clothes like evolve, right? So
totally.
A lot of people don't think of kimono like that because it's traditional clothing. But I mean, if there was less like globalization or whatever, more people would be still wearing kimono now, and obviously it would have evolved in some way, I believe. So
I do love in anything. I love the diversity. I love anyone that's embracing a different culture wasn't necessary that they grew up with, and then be like interested in and fascinated, fall in love with, and then finding their own way to like express themselves through the different culture they fell in love with. Like I think that's the point of like learning the different culture, right? Because like that is always like expand your horizon or whatever. So that's the right way to do it, you know, break the rules, you know.
And I get inspiration from even older Japanese guys. Like again, at the antique market, I watched the men who are wearing the kimonos. And one time I saw a guy wearing, is it obidome? Like the little charm.
Yes.
So he had the men's obi, but he had the cord, the obi-jime. Sorry, I looked up the women's kimono. I don't know. Obi-jime, but he had the jime with the dome on top of his obi. And I was like, huh. I never thought to have done that. I'm like, that's awesome. And like now I want to do that too.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not an expert in kimono at all, but like because the internet, there's this like thing called kimono keisatsu. They are like the one that like basically a hater, and if you like try to put your own flair in the kimono, they're like, that's not the way to do it. But every time that happens, a lot of people like, just so you know, when kimono was everyday clothes, this is how actual people used to like wear like this, and they are like not necessarily like, you know, following the traditional rules and things like that. Like you don't have to wear kimono like that. It's for you to enjoy. It's the form of expression. So it's fascinating to see old photos. Even I was like, oh, they really used to like kind of some of them looks like how people like wear in the modern 風に着てるようなのもあるし、 it's actually like more flexible and open than you think it was.
100%. And like you mentioned before, like they used to wear the boots in the Taisha era. And I remember seeing a comment on Twitter of like, oh, I'm probably a man who was like, ugh, women wearing boots with kimono is so gross or something.
Yeah,
And another person was like, no, like this is a style that's been around for hundreds of years.
exactly.
Like educate yourself.
Exactly.
And it's funny, I was talking about like the kimono keisetsu, like I was having a conversation with a friend a couple of days ago who lives in Canada. There's a high population of Japanese people where she lives, and they have a lot of events. And I was mentioning how it's people who live in different countries, or maybe like Nikkei Sanke, people who don't necessarily go to Japan very often, where they think that the rules are so rigid and they're afraid to break the rules. So like they're like their kendo dojos are so much more serious than the kendo dojo in Japan because they don't take themselves that seriously.
Yeah,
So that I just feel like they have to be like the rules are the rules, but when you're in Japan, we're like the rules are there, but
yeah,
you
yeah.
know, yeah.
Okay, I don't want to interrupt all of
I
this.
know, but I was
questions. I have a game, and
we
I
do have a
brought
game.
a game. So Sayaka and I do not know very much about Ikebana. 詳しくないけど、アメリカには紅花っていうレストランがある。But it sounded very similar, 紅花. So I have a quiz question. These are words in Japanese and English that mean different things, even though we're using the Japanese word or the English word. So the first one is benihana. Benihana wa donna ryori de? And what kind of style of food does benihana serve? And what is the mistaken term commonly used in the US to describe it? いつも間違えた言葉でbenihanaの料理。
Is this for me or for Sayaka?
For both of you.
Both of us.
Okay,
You want to go, Daniel?
I think I have the answer.
Go ahead.
Okay. First, so what kind of food does benihana serve?
I've never been to Benihana, but I'm guessing it's like steak and shrimp and seafood and rice, like that kind of Asian food.
Yeah, but it is a specific name for this type of.
Yeah, the type teppanyaki, isn't it?
Teppanyaki.
Yeah.
But what do most people in North America, I would say, call it?
Oh, I think I know.
That I don't know.
Can I say it?
Go ahead.
Yeah,
I'm guessing hibachi.
So they call it hibachi,
yes,
but it's teppanyaki.
That's right.
Yeah. Weird.
Why do they call it hibachi?
I know. I don't understand. What is that? Where does it come from? Who did this?
We were talking about hibachi earlier with the tea ceremony, and
yeah. That's the thing. I have one in my room right now.
So they call it, is it like nearby? Can you just grab it? Or?
Yeah, I can grab it.
Show it
really
to
yes.
any viewers who don't know what real hibachi is.
Let the internet know, like, this is hibachi. Do not mix it up.
I have to take this off first. Like this is on top of hibachi. This is my chabako.
Oh wow! Okay.
Wow.
And
that's the whole set. Sugoi.
Very antique.
Yeah, I got it at the antique flea market.
And also I love that now we also like get to see Daniel's like a whole kimono.
Yeah.
Look.
Same with this.
Wow.
So this is the hibachi. This is one. This is the one that's not in the ground, so it's portable. It's quite lightweight.
Wow.
So they also have like portable hibachi that you can use at a restaurant. It's like a pot.
Yeah.
That you can use at a restaurant. But definitely not teppanyaki. Teppanyaki is very different.
First of all, teppan means I am bored. So like hibachi is already, that means like a fire pot. So the word itself already tells the difference. So what are we doing here? Daniel, may I ask, like, how old is that hibachi you just showed to us? Because it looks very antique and vintagey.
I never asked. I did get it last month at the flea market, but I never asked him how old it was.
Yeah.
But maybe when I'm there next week, I'll ask him.
Yeah, that would be really interesting to learn.
Yeah, because actually it does give off, I don't know how old it is, for example, but like it could be as early as Showa. Like
I was thinking that. No, I was thinking that early Showa. Yeah.
Yeah, it's giving that vibe with the way that it's made and the wood and everything.
Wow,
But
that's so fascinating.
and again, next week I'm gonna pick up the pick up the other part of it. That's the whole like metal, cast iron metal
Oh, I
with the pot
can't
on
wait to
top.
see the final product. That's exciting.
Also,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Airi, you can join in the game too. We have a lot of questions. So if
Yes.
you're available, then we'd love to have you try and
I
answer
love
it.
Jenn's quiz. It's so fun.
Sure.
You're great quiz maker.
Okay, the next one. There was a song released in Japan in 1961, 1961. It topped the charts all over the world. But the English name for this song is very different than the Japanese name. And the English version of this song is still very catchy and popular in, I would say, most English-speaking countries, at least the US, probably Canada as well. And 日本でも誰でも多分一緒に歌える。どんな歌でしょう?
I know the answer. So if Airi and Daniel want to take a shot.
Do we get the English title name?
What year did you say it was?
It was 1961 in Japan, and I think 1963 it was on the top charts in America.
How about if I think that in Japanese, do you think they get a sense of it?
Maybe hum it first and then see.
Okay, I'll hum the song. That's the very iconic.
I don't know.
Have you not heard it before, maybe? Okay, so
possible.
Okay, sing the words in Japanese. Sorry.
上を向いて歩こう涙がこぼれないように
Oh my god, I can't follow that, but the English words go.
Yeah,
It's all
I think
because
heard
of you. I'm feeling sad and blue.
Yeah, and then this song.
I think I've heard it, but I don't know the name. Yeah.
It's called Sukiyaki.
In English.
No.
Yeah.
The English name is Sukiyaki.
Yeah.
The Japanese name is Ue wo muite aruko, which means look up while you're walking. And the lyrics are so your tears don't fall.
Yeah, it's actually really, it's such a pretty lyrics, but I guess Ue wo muite aruko was just way too complicated to say anyone in the Western world. So they're like, how about sukiyaki? We know Japanese, sukiyaki. How about that?
But the lyrics in English are very similar to the Japanese
lyrics.
It is. Yeah,
that's
it's just the name of the song is like,
I'm going to listen to it after we're done here.
Yeah, I remember.
I think I've heard it in passing. But
yes,
like,
I'm pretty sure you heard it somewhere. And I remember like when I learned about that song is called Sukiyaki here, because they're like, I know the Japanese song Sukiyaki. And I was like, I don't know that song. What the hell
song like
are you talking about? You know?
Yeah, you expect them to be like
I had no idea.
But have you heard of that song, Airi? Do you think you have heard of it?
No, I have never heard of the song before. This is very cool.
I wonder
Okay,
if they even have a Portuguese version, I wonder.
Yeah, maybe. That's what I was thinking, because you were like, oh yeah, the English lyrics. And I'm like, well, I don't really know a lot of songs that are popular in English.
Yeah. He was kind of like a Japanese Sinatra. That's how huge he was. But at his peak of his career, he got involved in the one of the worst airplane crash in Japanese airplane history, and then he passed. So it's very sad. Yeah, he passed. Yeah,
actually, that's very musician in America as well. Like, there's a lot of musicians that died in plane crashes.
Oh, really?
Well. Yeah. You know the song American Pie?
Yeah.
That was about three singers who died in a plane crash together.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
The day the music died was the day that those three were in the plane crash, and it happened in January. So there's a date in January that like we always play this song.
I never knew that.
Oh man, that's
Wikipedia later. So it's very. I mean, I guess they're flying a lot on planes, and they were not safe now. Then, right? So.
I see.
Okay, next question. If you go to a jeweler and ask for this piece of jewelry in Japan and the US, you'll get a different product and may not even be able to use it.
What? Is it jewelry?
A piece of jewelry.
Jewelry.
A type of jewelry.
なんだろう? Oh, damn. That's a hard one.
All I can think of is Yubi.
You will say the same word in it's a katakana word, and if you say it the same word in English and Japanese, it means something very different. Very, very common piece of jewelry.
Common piece of jewelry.
I'm thinking like necklace. Something, I don't
Me too,
know.
yeah.
Bracelet.
Or like
Bracelet.
choker.
Choker
Piasu.
that seems like it would be,
Yeah.
but nope, that's not the answer.
Piasu?
Gosh.
違う?
Piasu or
No.
yaringu, earring. If you ask for an earring in Japan and America, you're gonna get something very different because in Japan,
Really?
Mm.
means ear clip. It's
That's
not
right.
pierced.
That's right.
Yeah,
Oh, I
and in
didn't know
America, if you
that.
say yaringu, you're gonna get pierced earrings. Yeah,
What's a pierced earring in Japanese then?
piasu.
Piasu.
Oh,
And if we hear piasu in
Didn't-
English, we're gonna think piercing like a belly ring or something.
Yeah.
But actually, that if you say piasu, it means
Alright.
earrings in Japanese, and if you say
That's
I
yaringu,
just
it
learned
means
something
ear clip.
new.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
so
Wait,
true.
really? Oh,
Yeah.
well, that's so interesting.
I'm
'Cause
so
if you-
used to it that I forgot about that. That's right.
I had a friend one
Mm.
time go to New York, Tiffany,
うんうんうん
and なんかお母さん、50代のお母さんで he wanted to buy her earring, ear
うんうん
clips.
うんうんうん
Because she didn't have pierced ears.
Yeah.
And he asked for earring,
うん
and they sold him pierced earrings, and he thought that they tricked him.
It's the
Mm.
He
culture
said, I told
difference.
them it was for my mom, and like 50-year-old women don't have pierced ears. And yeah, in America they had pierced ears.
I know that's also not making sense. Yeah, there's so many cultural miscommunication there.
Mm.
Lost in translation, really.
Okay, this is a popular Japanese dish. It's Japanese food in America with entire restaurants dedicated to this specific dish. But if you search for that dish in Japan, you will not find the same restaurants.
何それ?
Or it'd be really hard to.
Is it teriyaki?
Yeah, teriyaki chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah. When
You're so right.
yeah, my first few years in America, I used to work in this restaurant called Teriyaki. I love teriyaki. That's when I learned about this whole weird ass American teriyaki culture. I'm like, y'all dipping everything in teriyaki sauce, and I don't even know what these sauces are made of.
Sauce is so good, though.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
And
but
I mean,
I feel like
I'll
I've never
tell
even-
you, it's not only like an American thing. In Brazil, we're all about teriyaki sauce also.
Do you have like teriyaki chicken restaurants?
Yeah.
too?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, that would
Yeah.
okay. I can live in Brazil then.
Yeah.
The food court in my mall in my hometown had a teriyaki. The restaurant was just called teriyaki chicken.
Yeah, I love teriyaki. I love teriyaki. They had gyoza plates and they had teriyaki chicken bowls, and that was those were your choices, and the best salad dressing ever.
Is it like a?
And now that you say it,
It was something like I don't know.
Daikon radish, like a daikon oroshi. No, miso ginger. Miso ginger.
It might have been miso ginger.
There's so much popularity votes that goes in like in America. People like obsessed with miso ginger dressing, and I was like, I never.
They only had one type of dressing at that place, and it was vinegar based, so I'm not sure, but it was
vinegar.
なんかそんなにまだ流行ってなかったから時代が違う20年ぐらい。
違う。
Yeah, so
what
I'm
if
not
it's like
sure.
ponzu or something like that?
あるかも。Ponzu was pretty early on to introducing here. Yeah.
But yet now that you say that, I don't think I've had very much teriyaki sauce in Japan. Like it's usually a homemade thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you mix
Like
it with mirin
restaurants
and
don't have it.
shoyu and
Yeah.
Sake. Yeah.
So what is the official name? My favorite teriyaki sauce growing up when we made teriyaki at home. I made these teriyaki chicken wings for my kids 2 nights ago, but we used Yoshida's teriyaki sauce. What is the name of Yoshida's teriyaki sauce in Japanese? And actually the official name.
I have no idea.
Isn't it? No, I'm getting confused because I know there's a Yoshida's barbecue sauce.
Yeah, it's not actually, there's no teriyaki on the label, even in English, but we all call it Yoshida's teriyaki sauce.
I don't know.
Any guess, Airi?
Any guess, Airi?
So you're asking for the Japanese name of this?
Well, actually, in English, I think it's the same name, but we just call it teriyaki sauce. The name on the label is actually not teriyaki sauce.
Oriental sauce?
No.
I went too far with this. I feel like they would name it though. Asian sauce?
Oh.
it's not, ethnic.
Oh, that's like the Asian chicken salad.
Yeah.
Okay, ready for it?
グルメソース。
So you can actually get it in Japan. It is teriyaki sauce, but it's called gourmet sauce. Original gourmet sauce. We always called it teriyaki because of flavor.
Yeah, I've seen that on the shelves. I've never gotten it though.
Yeah, it's teriyaki sauce.
I know I'm gonna buy tonight.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna go a little bit late, but I have 3 more questions.
That's okay.
For everybody? Okay.
Let's do it.
In Hawaii, you better use a Japanese term for this condiment or you might get strange looks. It's a Japanese condiment, but it has an English name. However, in Hawaii, they always use the Japanese name.
Yeah.
And every single person here has had this condiment before.
What?
Is it karashi?
No, it might be as well, but not this answer. Not the one I.
Okay.
Hawaii.
Hawaii
condiment.
Japanese.
I'll say, okay, we can call this Asian. It's Japanese, but they use a Japanese name for this Asian condiment. So let's say that.
Is it one of those like ketchup and mayo sauce?
Nope, it's just very normal, the most teiban no sauce.
Teiban sauce. Wow, I'm like
sauce, then.
It can't just be shoyu, right?
It is shoyu.
Is it?
Oh,
Yeah, in Hawaii they don't say soy sauce; they say shoyu.
Really?
Yeah, in Brazil too.
Really?
Yeah, we call it shoyu.
Do you have a Portuguese word for it that people just don't use?
No, we actually only call it
shoyu. Is shoyu?
Really?
So we do call it soy sauce.
We call it modu shoyu. Like shoyu sauce.
Oh,
soy sauce.
That's so interesting.
No idea.
Me too. そうなんだ。
Yeah, and I actually didn't know that it was made from soybeans. Like when it came to the US.
Yeah, everything is made from soy.
Yeah.
If you don't know,
I didn't even know what it was made of. Like at that point, I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, it was mind blowing to me too. It's like shoyu is made with soybeans.
Yeah, there's no evidence of that in the word.
Yeah, there's no
like in shoyu. Okay.
It's dark and salty.
You know that just brings me back to the memory of back when I was living in Canada, where we would just put shoyu on our rice, our white rice.
Yeah.
And just and eat it that way.
You know what? I don't care. I still basically do that when I eat gyoza and like dip it in shoyu and then I eat it on top. It drips on the rice. It's the same thing. I don't care.
One time I sold my
right.
At one time I sold my soul to the devil. I put butter and soy sauce in the rice, and I was like, okay, I get it.
No,
I'm like, I get it.
Butter shoyu.
Butter
Butter shoyu is.で最近めっちゃ流行ってる日本バター醤油。
マジで
1、2年前は。Like
I feel like
butter shoyu chips, butter shoyu everything. Popcorn is so good.
I like butter.
But I think you touched on that. That's so controversial. Butter rice.
Yeah, do it, Airi. It's so good, but also like
it is really good.
You could never come back. I used to judge anyone that pouring like soy sauce. Like that's not how you eat rice. Or something like being a rice couple, whatever. But it's good. It's good.
Really
it's good. You know.
Butter
What I
shoyu
sometimes
popcorn
do.
is the best.
Oh, it's really good. What I sometimes do that people hate is, especially like for breakfast, is I'll pour my miso soup into the rice.
No, I do that. It's so good.
It's good. It's really good.
My daughter does that. She says like 保育園はやっちゃいけなかったけど、小学校は OK.
You guys know how that dish is called, right?
No, I don't
It's
know.
like cats.
It's called nekomama, cat's food.
Yeah.
Oh. 知らなかった。
Nekomama. Yeah.
I think it's
know if
great.
Cats like it. Yeah, I love the name too. It's delicious. I love it.
But dashi is like fish based, right? So cats must love it.
そうだね。Oh, you're right. そうだね。Oh, I never thought about that. カツオとか、いりことか。そうだわ。そうだ。
Okay, just 2 more questions. A Japanese word for a piece of furniture that means something completely different in English and Japanese. Almost completely different. Furniture.
But
So
it's different word in English.
違うわ。
It's the same word in Japanese and English, but it means something completely different.
Mm,
Furniture.
Hmm.
It's not the lights, right? That like it started becoming popular in IKEA. Okay, that's not the one. Furniture. あ、わかった。布団だ。
そう。布団。
Ah,
Futon.
yeah.
If we say futon in America, it's like a sofa, basically. I had a futon bed. My bed was the bottom bunk could be sofa, or we could make it flat like a bed.
Oh my god,
and we
that's
call
why people call those futon in America.
Yeah, it's so confusing.
Oh
We
yeah,
call it
no, I was
futon
always so
because it's
confused
one
why
mattress.
You're right.
why people call it a futon when it's
Oh, so you
clearly
knew
not.
what the you knew the
I mean, I
the
know what
Japanese
I know what a
people
futon is. I never understood
Mm.
why people called their sofas that turn into beds futons.
Me too.
I was very confused.
Yeah, the
Yeah, I
sofa
was
bed, the actual
confused.
sofa bed is not usually called a futon, but the one that has like one mattress that folds in half.
Yeah, and then you like open it up like this.
Yeah, that would be a futon because I guess we had the right idea about the mattress, but just the use is very different. And then なんかアメリカのはめっちゃ太くなってきて they got really thick in America. So yeah, they changed a lot.
I definitely was confused when I first moved to Japan about futon.
Yeah, so you had a reverse experience. Oh, how funny.
Oh yeah.
It's like, this is not the futon that I know.
Yeah. Yeah, I totally and I just forget about it on day to day because we have futon in our house and also like Okay, the last one. A word for a popular drink in both Japan and the US that will get you a very different result if you do a Google search or try ordering it at a restaurant. It's a very popular drink. More popular in Japan, maybe, but every time a foreign person sees it on the menu and orders it, they are disappointed. Maybe disappointed. They are surprised. Let's say that.
Is it Kalpis?
Not Kalpis.
Is it,
in America, that's called Kapiko.
Is it a highball?
No, not alcoholic.
Non-alcoholic.
Non-alcoholic. Not matcha.
Not matcha? なんだろう。ポカリスエット？違うか。
Boba?
Nope. It's completely different in both countries. Like it's not like, oh, we make it a little bit different here. It's just a completely different flavor and we actually call it something different. Nope.
Oh.
Are you ready?
You
give up? Give up the
Wait,
yeah. I don't know. I don't think I can get it.
I'm still caught up in the karupisu. So yeah, I need to know the answer.
Karupisu in America is called karupiko.
Yeah, because it sounds like a cow piss. So I get it. I understand.
Yeah.
I don't want to. Yeah.
Okay, ready? Cream soda. This cream soda is amazing. Japanese cream soda is melon soda with ice cream.
Right.
We call that
here.
Yeah.
What, Airi?
Yeah.
Cream soda in the US is so different.
Yeah.
But it's so good. And KY has attested that he loves cream soda.
He
loves this cream soda.
I need to have that again. It's been a while. Daniel has a different opinion.
I don't know how I feel about cream soda. It's not my favorite, but you know what? Growing up in Canada, I loved root beer. Because they're always sold next to each other, root beer and cream soda.
Yeah.
But I love root beer. And then coming to Japan, you don't see it everywhere, so I just didn't drink it for a very long time. And then like now once you see like an Okinawa pop-up shop and like, ooh, a root beer, and I'll get that. And then now that I drink it, I'm like, oh, I actually don't like root beer anymore.
Really? I still love it. And A&W, so Okinawa has a lot of A&W restaurants. Fast food. So, and that is our favorite place to go in Okinawa when we
you have to go there when you go to Okinawa. There's no like you have to.
It's a must.
Yeah.
Do you guys have you seen Okinawa, not Okinawa, or A&W where you grew up, or in America, or
yeah, we had one in my town.
Brazil? Yeah, I had one as well near my house.
I wonder if there's one in LA. I don't know.
なんか古いイメージ。
そうだよね。なんか、I think of like diner kind of.
And they would do the root beer. They would do the root beer floats.
Yeah, I got root beer float in Okinawa.
A&W.
So 5月に root beer
float. I mean, of course, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, so any ice cream, any soda that has ice cream in it, I would say pop. Any pop that has ice cream in it in America is called a float.
Yeah.
Yeah, but in Japan they'll have different words, but
like
specific
living
one
here
with
now,
melon soda is cream soda.
Yeah, living here now, I get why it's called cream soda though, like ice cream,
Yeah.
soda. Yeah.
It's literal, very literal. Yeah.
Okay, those are my questions. That's my quiz. It's all
Those
over.
are very fun. Thank
That was
you
a good
very
quiz.
much.
That was
Great.
Yeah.
I
challenging.
learned so much.
It was really fun.
Good.
Me too.
Yeah.
And I know that I'm gonna go buy that Yoshida gourmet sauce
Yes.
tonight.
So I just
And yeah.
I made some, I baked some, what do you call it, chicken wings.
Mm.
And then I poured it in the Yoshida sauce and boiled it. You can add a little bit if you want it spicy, you can add a little bit or like garlic or something, but そのソースだけでも you just boil it for like 20-30 minutes and then it's really good teriyaki chicken wings.
いいね。
好評だった。一昨日作って、久しぶりに作って。
食べたい。Wanna eat that? Please make one for me and ship it to LA. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh my God. Sayaka is going to have to like add an extra week next time she comes because we have to go to the antique market with Daniel and we have to have.
Yes, please.
I would love for you to get the whole look for me. Like,
I can't dress you in it, but I love picking out the
yes, I would love
colors
to like
and the patterns.
style you,
Yeah.
style me. Yeah.
Oh, we have Ricky. She can be dressed.
We were
Ricky
taken
is
care
a
of.
pro.
That's kind of
And I have to say
fun.
my Ikebana journey, or not my Ikebana journey, my kimono journey of wearing kimonos started with Ricky. Because she suggested to me, she's like, you teach Ikebana, you should be wearing kimonos. I was like, you're right.
Yeah, that's
Community.
true.
So beautiful.
Awesome. Okay, I want to talk to you even longer, but we'll have to have you back another time.
Please come back.
I feel like we could have talked about hours and hours of things.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I mean, I always feel like that. Our guests have been so good and so knowledgeable and teaching us so much.
Yes.
So thank you so much, Daniel, for teaching us.
Daniel.
Thank you for having me today. I've had a fun.
Yay.
Right. Well, have a good afternoon and a good evening or morning. I'm not sure for
everything.
Thank you. Well, we do have a readout, but first, if you have Instagram or whatchamacallit, X, Twitter, whatever, you can
what's the best platform that we can
follow Daniel?
I think if you just search for Star River Ikebana on Instagram, it'll pop up. And same with that's my handle on Twitter as well. So I think those are the two most active places that I'm in. I have Blue Sky and Mastodon and stuff, but I think it's all Star River Ikebana.
Okay, great.
Awesome. Okay, and we have a readout from Sayaka before we sign off. But thank you so much for coming today.
Thank you, Daniel.
Thank you.
All right. Well, what a great show. Okay, well then, thank you. It's the time. Thank you, everyone, for listening to the Ikeban International Podcast. No matter where you come from, what you look like, who you love, or what language you speak, 我々Ikeban 国際隊はあなたの仲間. You are part of our community, so we will do our best to bring you love and laughter. 居場所がないと感じる方も、少なくとも毎週この90分は私たちのところに居場所がありますので、また一緒に過ごしましょう. We are already saving your seat. In the meantime, you can follow me on Instagram, the one and only Sayaka, Jenn on all social media accounts under Majin Jenn, and be sure to check our producer Airi's stream at Airi TV on Twitch. また来週まで take care of yourself and 絶対に忘れないでほしいことは You matter, you're important, and you are loved, and you belong.
Thank you.